Race 15 is the Glorious Stakes. It's a Group 3 over 1 mile and 4 furlongs. A Zog for Joshua Sutherland, Bright Moon, Paul Parsons, Spectacular Cadeau, Vinnie Gerard, Alba Flora, Dan Hughes, Black Tag, David Robertson, and Sweet Eyes for Paul Parsons. So another small field in a group race, just the 6 of them. And away we go. And looks like the first to show on this near side is a Zog for Joshua Sutherland, and just easing out in front now of Spectacular Cadeau. In second, Black Tag coming up on the inside third, and then the 2 Paul Parsons horses on the outside, Bright Moon the Grey and Sweet Eyes. And at the rear of the field at the moment is Alba Flora for Dan Hughes. So it's a Zog who leads them, has about a 2-length gap over Black Tag in second, then comes Sweet Eyes third and Bright Moon fourth. Vinnie Gerard, Spectacular Cadeau just on the rear of those 2, and a gap of about 2 lengths back to Alba Flora, who's tailed off in these early stages. But it's the Zog who's setting the pace, and it's quite a decent pace at that. Black Tag is second, then comes Sweet Eyes and Bright Moon with Spectacular Cadeau and Alba Flora still at the rear of the field. The Zog then for Joshua Sutherland, with Black Tag for David Robertson in second. Then comes the Paul Parsons pair, Sweet Eyes and Bright Moon. Vinnie Gerard, Spectacular Cadeau, and Dan Hughes, Alba Flora, just getting back in touch with the rest of the field now at the rear. So it's a Zog as they head down towards the 6 furlong pole. Leads it from Black Tag. Then comes Sweet Eyes and Spectacular Cadeau just coming up on the inside of that one. Bright Moon the Grey on the wide outside, and the other grey, Alba Flora, still at the rear of the field. But it's a Zog who leads around the turn into the home straight. Has about a 3-length gap to Black Tag second. Spectacular Cadeau third. Then comes Sweet Eyes, Alba Flora and Bright Moon. But it's still a Zog who leads them by about 2 lengths to Black Tag and Spectacular Cadeau. Spectacular Cadeau now moving up on the outside of Black Tag and makes a charge towards our leader, a Zog. So it's a Zog from Spectacular Cadeau. Black Tag settling in behind them. Gap then back to Alba Flora in fourth. Sweet Eyes and Bright Moon now the final pair. But are inside 3 furlongs, and it's a Zog from Spectacular Cadeau. Black Tag in behind them, but it's a Zog who leads from Spectacular Cadeau. Joshua Sutherland from Vinnie Gerard. We've said that a few times this season. The Zog a length up on Spectacular Cadeau. Black Tag now being caught by Alba Flora, but the leaders have less than 1.5 furlongs to run. It's a Zog from Spectacular Cadeau, about 3/4 of a length in it as they flash past the furlong pole. The Zog from Spectacular Cadeau. These 2 have got it between themselves. The Zog just holding on now to Spectacular Cadeau. He's trying to get up towards the line, but the Zog takes it from Spectacular Cadeau. Black Tag and Alba Flora all the way back to Bright Moon at the rear of the field. So a Zog making all the running and hanging on there for Joshua Sutherland in first. Spectacular Cadeau in second for Vinnie Gerard. Black Tag then about 3 lengths back in third for David Robertson. Alba Flora for Dan Hughes was fourth, and Sweet Eyes for Paul Parsons in fifth.